The rain fell on the palace windows, just as it did on the day I first walked through these doors, full of promises. I remember the crowds, their faces bright with hope, chanting my name. They believed in me. They trusted me to build a better world, a nation where their children could thrive. I stood on this very balcony, waving to them, my heart swelling with a sense of purpose I'd never known. I swore an oath, not just to the flag, but to every single one of them. But power is a quiet poison. It started with small compromises, decisions made behind closed doors that seemed necessary at the time. A little for security, a little for progress. I told myself it was for the greater good, that the people wouldn't understand the complexities. I began to hear their voices less, and the whispers of advisors more. The chasm between my palace and their streets grew wider with every passing day, until I could no longer see their faces, only statistics on a page. I dismissed the first murmurs of discontent as noise from a radical few. Then the peaceful protests began. I saw them on the news, huddled in the rain, holding signs with my name crossed out. The same people who had once cheered for me now demanded my resignation. My advisors urged a firm hand, a show of strength. So the first deployed the guards, not to protect, but to intimidate. That was my greatest mistake. Fear turned to anger, and anger turned into a fire that swept through the nation. The night they stormed the gates, I wasn't scared. I was just empty. The roar of the crowd was a judgment, a final verdict on my legacy. I looked at my reflection in the dark window, seeing not a president, but just a man who had lost his way. A man who had been given the trust of millions and had broken it, piece by piece. The chants from the street were different now. But the message was the same as it was all those years ago. The people's will. Now I sit in this room, the sounds of a new era echoing from outside. I don't know what history will write of me, but I know the truth. I had a chance to be a great leader, but I chose to be a ruler. I listened to my own ambition instead of the heartbeat of my country. This isn't just the story of a president who fell. It's a cautionary tale of a man who forgot who he was meant to serve. The rain has stopped, and a new dawn is breaking. For them, I hope it's a brighter one.